welcome to the Beetle garage. Today we are checking a box with a pair of metallifer, Cyclommatus metallifer finae that was in the box for 4 months ago, 20th of April, and now both the male and the female died. Let's have a look whether we find traces of already of the new generation. And then also we have some boxes, 5-liter boxes, where I had the larvas of Cyclommatus metallifer finae in since 5 months. They were L2 stage. We go to check them also. So here is the small male. It's sitting here, but it's dead on close to the food. That's a nice one, metallifer finae. The color is so bronze, shiny. That's really nice. So I hope we find some offsprings of them. Let's see whether we also find the female here. Now we're just going through that substrate. On the top this is a piece of white rotten oak. Then here's already some new mushrooms coming out. This was originally with a shiitake mushroom. So let's see. That's always one of the most exciting moments to go and see whether we find some larvas. Here I found a centipede just going into this piece of wood here. That's one of the predators of larvas. Normally, where is it? Yeah, here, you see that? Mostly they are not seen like very much in a breeding container because they can eat not only the larvae but also the eggs that have been laid here. So mostly they will be removed. This is very smooth, soft here. So I don't think that we find something here, but this is a perfect material for the larvae to eat later on. So let's go deeper into the substrate. Here's another piece of wood on the top. This is made from beech. This is beechwood. Also here, let's check it from outside first, and then we can see there's some worms here. That's not very nice, but you hardly can avoid it. So this thing here is not very easy to open, but what you can go and see whether we find some traces of larvae that went into this block. I don't see anything here now. Not here also. It's also a centipede. Yeah, also a centipede. So they are abundant here. So next stage, go down. Not always we can be lucky. Sometimes the female dies too early, or something wrong with the mating process. So it's not always that you can find offsprings in the boxes where you have the so at least we should see some traces of them also from in this kind of wood material here. I don't see anything now at this moment. So I guess here we haven't been lucky enough. And there are no larvae that we can see in this box. But anyway, we can use the box for other stag beetles, of course. They would like it too. And now let's have a look whether we have better luck with the larvae in the 5-liter boxes here. That is one here. They were in here since April this year, so that's now exactly 4 months. 2 L2 stage larvae in each box, so let's see what we can find here. What we see from up here, not really something special. So hope we have more. We are more lucky here. But in this box seems to be no larva. But look, a female is here. What's that? It's a female. It's already finished their life cycle. That's very, very fast. So look, this is the female, a new female. This is not the old female, it's a new one, and as you can see with the legs here hold upwards, this is freshly closed female of Cyclommatus metallifer. So I have to pay attention that I don't throw them away. This is I just put this nice lady on a piece of melon so she can eat here a little bit while I'm checking through the substrate. So could be that we find another closed animal here, but at the moment I don't see any signs of it. So if there's something in the edge of the box, also no. So let's put her back here with a bit of substrate. She can go take cover there, and yeah, and of course we can present her also a beetle jelly show if she's okay and active. She can go to eat. But now we have to find a male for her, so let's go in here whether we find something for her. This is a block of kimchi here in the middle, but I didn't put only kimchi, I had also, so it seems like there's a Pupal Chamber somewhere here, or just a hole in the substrate. Let's open it carefully to see what we can find. Also here it's funny, I don't see any signs of them until now, but the substrate seems very nice. It's wet, it has a lot of mushroom mycelium. Oh, look here, here it is. This is the Pupal Chamber. I see a male just minutes before eclosure. So I don't know whether we should open it. Yes, I do, just to show you, because this is a very nice picture to show you. And this is a huge male, a big male here. Now let's see whether we can show it to you. This is even bigger than the father here. So that's the pupa of a male metallifer finae. So as you can see, the mandibles are practically the size of the body, and there's only one way to open them if the pupal chamber is big enough. But the pupal chamber, as you can see here, is quite small also. It's not that wide that you would think it's easy for them to go like this with the mandibles. So now, could be there's a second chamber here. Let's see whether we are right, or whether it's the only one here. Because originally there were two L2 stage larvae in here. But that's nice. If we, I will, so it seems to be, I have to be very careful not to throw one of the stag beetles that had already eclosed, that I throw them away. So what I do here for this male, because that's about the size of the Pupal Chamber here that we found. So let's make this peat pots a little wet, and then later just put this nice pupa into that peat pot. So that's nice. We have a beautiful male. We have a very nice female also here. So I think I put this male here into that same box like this, and then we cover it. I make it like this. I just cover it with another piece of peat here, and then this male also, it is time to come out, and we have the first pair for the next generation. But as I said, I must go very carefully once again through this substrate, because I don't want to miss the second larva that should be in here. Or, as I see here, this could be that, yeah, this probably isn't. No, this is a piece of wood. Also a piece of wood. So they seem to be very fast. In fact, you know, they have been, what they have been? L2 stage 2 months ago, and now they're already closed. That's pretty fast. And now I have to see where I put all this nice breeding material. Yes, I just give it into this box here. So, and because we are on our way, I just checked another box here. I think we can already see here there must be a construction of a Pupal Chamber, this place here. It's glued to the outside, to the side of the box. So let's see where we have this. It's good that we check it today, because if we forget it, they can be closed, find no food, and die in the box. So that's a good reason to check every 3 to 4 months and see how they are doing. Here I think is this in this edge. Huh? Still stuck to the wall here of the box. Oh, look, here's a larva in the pre-pupa stage. That's a pre-pupa, of course, of a big male. You see that? let's have a look inside. Now you can see it. It's a big it's a pretty big pupal chamber, and the larva is still there, waiting for eclosion. So what we do, actually, I see here, this is the other part of the hole. You see that here? So I try to put it back in the same way I took it out, like this, okay? And because there's no earthworms in here, that could be a safe way for them to close. So that's, yeah, that's what I do. Just leave it in here. Also, we have now. Let's check the third one here, the third box here. There were 2 L2s also here. So we have 1 female, 1 male, second male there. So it would be nice to have a female here. Also, substrate seems to be good for them. They have grown pretty big. Now, where are they here? Oh, here seems to be something like a pupal cell construction, but it's a dead. Yeah, it's a dead larva in here. So this failed to pupate. Let's see whether we find another one. But they are pretty fast. I didn't believe that they are so fast in their development. So that's it. Oh, what's that? That's a miniature female. I think it's metallifer finae. Yeah. But it's so tiny, you can't find it hardly here. So look, this is a miniature metallifer finae female. We have to put her on a piece of wood. Look, and this is the male besides her. It is a big difference in size. So that's nice. We have a second female here, and they are really pretty small, the females. And what we do, we put her to the box with the other male here. Here she can wait until, oh, that's the wrong cage, it's this one here. And here she can wait until the male came out. Oh yeah, where is she now? Oh, here, okay, yeah. That's it for the moment from metallifer finae. It's a nice beetle, isn't it? And it's we are also very lucky. We have 2 pairs now coming for the next generation. Thanks for watching. Hey, oh, I forgot something. Look, in the edge of the box, I said, let's check the edge of the box, what I find here. Look at this beautiful male here. Look at this nice Cyclommatus metallifer. And it's a beautiful size also. I mean, it's not a monster, but it's the perfectly colored and shaped, beautiful Cyclommatus metallifer, as they should be. Yeah, look at this. It's bigger than the father. That's so nice. Yeah, look. There's one. Next generation is here. That's our boy for the next generation of Cyclommatus metallifer. What a nice view. Welcome to this world. Yeah. He's a little bit groggy, but he's freshly closed, probably that's why he's not very... But he's perfectly closed with the everything is in perfect shape with him. So that's really nice view to see him here. Cyclommatus metallifer finae. I say it was sitting in the edge of the box here. So let's see here also. There's also kind of an edge here, so that we don't miss. No, here not, but this is a real nice male. Cyclommatus metallifer finae. I put him into this box also where the female is already there. And we cover it a little bit with some of the wet material here from the peat pots, so that humidity stays high in this phase and the other male in the edge can come out quiet. So we have been more lucky than we thought, and it's always good to check every square centimeter of a box, not forget anything there. Thanks.